This is a quick video for spring in-service assessment. The first thing is a reminder to do assessment for 2020-2021. It's due on the last day of classes. Don't wait until the last week. It is too late at that point. Rewatch the videos if necessary and use the Assessing for Improvement worksheet if necessary. You can find those again if you go to About Us on our main homepage. You go to Instruction and Assessment, and then you'll find a bunch of tools on there. So I must pause here. I know there's going to be some confusion. The rest of what we were doing today has nothing to do with finishing your assessment for the 2020-2021 year. We spent a lot of time in fall talking about assessment. We spent some time in winter talking about assessment. There's a lot of videos on the assessment page that can help you through finishing your assessment. The activity that we're about to do is going to be geared towards thinking about assessment for next year. Doing assessment is something that's going to happen on your own, but we also need to spend today to try to think ahead for next year. So we got a little activity for you. Next year assessment will focus around IO3, Human Relations Workplace Skills. Students will be able to demonstrate teamwork ethics, appropriate safety awareness, and/or workplace specific skills. We'd like for you to try to help us come up with a course level assessment activity plan for 2021-2022. This is a plan that can be used by members of the faculty across campus. You do not necessarily have to do the plan that your group comes up with. Based on the responses we received from the winter in-service, many faculty felt their students needed attention in the area of soft skills. So you'll be broken into 3 random groups and asked to come up with an assessment plan around one area of soft skills. Because soft skills include areas that are already being assessed at other times, like communication, cultural awareness, problem solving, we ask that you stick with the area given to you. Remember, a good assessment activity starts with a perceived problem that you see in the classroom. Your perceived problem should be related to the area designated to you. So there's 3 soft skill areas that we're going to break you into groups around. One is time management, one is teamwork, and one is self-motivation. Everybody will get a worksheet. I'll either email that out to everyone or it'll be on the website. I'll let you know before you go to watch the video, and it'll look like this. You're going to fill out the worksheet with your group. The top it'll look like this, and it'll ask you which soft skill your group's been tasked with. Remember, there's 3 of them. Group 1 is time management, Group 2 is teamwork, Group 3 is self-motivation. That's based on your breakout room, and you're going to enter that here. I'm going to do an example so you can see what this is going to look like or what this should look like, and the example will be based off of etiquette. So the first thing is, as a group, you're going to discuss some of the problems that you see students having when it comes to soft skill you've been assigned. And then you are going to try to think of a specific problem that you might use to create your activity. So in relation to the soft skill you're assigned, what is an assignment activity lesson policy that you currently do or would like to try, which you think could be improved or done in a way that might better help students gain aptitude and understanding? So an example for etiquette that I came up with, we've noticed that while many of our students generally know that they shouldn't bite each other or throw things, some students don't really understand that answering every question doesn't allow or encourage other students to participate in class conversations. Additionally, some students don't ever speak. From there, you're going to try to create a plan. So how might you create or change an assignment, activity, lesson, policy, etc., in order to better help students meet the outcome? So you could a potential one for etiquette, you could create a classroom policy or have a discussion around conversation etiquette. Look at whether this policy change removes unwanted etiquette problems from the classroom. There's still one student who answers all questions. Have a discussion about classroom etiquette for class discussions. Assign points for speaking in class. Everyone must speak every day policy. There's a lot of ways that you could address this. And then the last thing you should try to fill out is starting data. So what data should faculty have that can provide a baseline for understanding if, in the end, this assessment activity yields positive results? And so I said, pretending that I'm a group, while our evidence is anecdotal, the sheer amount of experience with this problem lets us know that it's a real problem. One way to capture hard evidence would be to spend quarter noting how many times students speak in class, and then compare that quarter to another quarter where we had made the policy change. Thank you for watching the video. I knew you could do it.